Hi, I'm Suzanne Michelle Powers, and I'm presenting sculpture today and as part of our videos in creativity and visual art. I haven't finished painting yet. We worked up from sketches to studies, and I have started a painting in the back. You can see it's on my French easel that's a desktop right now. It's got a sketch of what I want to do, and underpainting started. See some of my paintings up on my walls and against other parts. And I'm going to have that be the last video. I'll probably have it done, maybe have some finishing touches next week. This week, though, we're going to do the sculpture, and that is the three-dimensional sculpture I made out of paper, painted paper, with graphics. And I'll talk a little bit about bas-relief. So these are things that you can do with your art students, your regular elementary students. They'll enjoy it. I've done this as a professional artist in the schools through an NEA grant, and we've come out with gorgeous 4x4 table sculptures. Now we're going to be offering it as also a metal sculpture if your school wants a permanent one. So we're going to get started. First of all, I have this 12-inch by 12-inch square cardstock. You need to get cardstock because it's pretty stable. You can't use construction paper, it's too flimsy. And these are to get models for the larger sculpture that you will cut out and enlarge from larger cardboard, thick cardboard pieces. And hopefully we'll be able to show a video of students doing that next year. I'm not sure though. Okay, so if you have these and then you don't know exactly how to get students to scribble, maybe scribble a form, a shape, curve the lines. Remember we talked about that? Or you may want to just have them put some points up on the paper and then connect the dots. Connect them in ways they want to. And here we have an abstract shape. It looks like it could have been a geometric shape, but it isn't, and that's what you want. This is art, not math. So then you cut these out, and then you take tempera paint, and you can buy all the cardstock, all this stuff on Amazon or at your Hobby Lobby, Michael's, whatever. This comes in a kit box with all 6 colors of primary and secondary, plus black and white. It's very nice. And remember, then you want your brushes and a jar of water, a larger brush for these because you have to cover spaces. I want to show you some of the shapes I have here and how I got them. Mine came from nature. I like to draw from nature, do abstractions from nature. Whoops. This is a star with graphics, black and white graphics. And you can do all kinds of shapes with stars. This is a cloud and a sun with graphics, white and black graphics. Is orange. That's yellow, that's orange. I want to get this green one because it's different. This is what I wanted to think of as a river with a lot of black and white graphics on it. Or a snake. It could be a snake. How wonderful. And then I have 3 others that I've already started interlocking together here on the table. Now this is all a table sculpture. I'm going to try to do this. Put the camera over here so you can just see me put it together. Now it's not that easy to do at first, but you can get used to it. It's kind of flimsy, but if you look for larger shapes at the bottom, for instance, these two shapes at the bottom are like a foot. So we have this one is a mountain, this one is waves in the ocean, and this one is a cloud, and they all have the graphics already painted on them. They're all dry, of course, and flat. So I have the ocean waves and the mountains, and I made slits in them with the scissors, and then I interlocked them. They have the bottom of the sculpture are at the bottom because then they have more stability. And it's good to put different colors, like brighter colors with the darker, so that you can it won't get too overshadowed. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this, but I know that it's, here's the cloud and the sun. It may need to go right in there somewhere. Let's see, do I have that? I don't, so I need to take the scissors and cut a notch in there. Okay, so we're going to put this orange one in on the blue and the purple, because then you get lights and darks together. Okay, so it's starting to take a shape. Here's another bright color that needs to maybe balance out the sculpture so that it gets more stable. I'm not sure exactly what's going to make that happen, but I'm going to just experiment around, move it around. It should be very bendable, foldable, and you can always cut slits in to make it stay together. That's important. We have here, I see this is a place where I need to help both the shapes come together. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that, but maybe it's something like that. Now, if you do something like this, it's more like a what's called a bas relief. You see, it's not, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. And they are not taking up a whole 3-dimension. They are more like, see, just a couple inches up off the flat plane. That's bas relief. We want 3 dimensions, which means this is going to be freestanding. And you can make it long, you can build it up. I don't know what your students would want to do or what you'd want to do, but you can do it like that. Now that is, let's see if we can just show you. You see, not both sides are not painted. It has, I'm trying to get it so that you can see. Let's have this. Well, it might fall apart. See, I haven't really, I see what I can do here. I can do this. I can cut this and interlock that in there, and then, oops, I'm sorry, it's falling apart on me. You can just keep experimenting with it and have your students do it. It's almost playful. It is playful. It's a playful time to do this. It's not serious. It's a way to see how the space, remember we talked about negative and positive shapes? How negative and positive shapes can interact with each other and make interesting patterns, interesting places. I'm not sure exactly if I can get all this to work again. I already did it once today. And I want to, see now I've got the basic now. I've got the basic 2 of them. Just get 2 of them interlocking together first. And then try to add something more. And sometimes it's better to build out so that those shapes can support each other. Now that needs to be, okay, I know what needs, that won't even come unlocked there, it's so sturdy. In the, it's like a puzzle almost. Now you see, I've got 3 interlocking together. I'm going to try to put these last 2 and if I put the yellow one over there, it brightens up that section. If I put this light green one on top, it's light, it probably would just finish it off really well. Now I'm going to have, this is the orange, it's the orange cloud and sun together, like a sunset. And I don't have, I'm not sure where to put it so that it will balance and make a foot. But I know I could put the snake-like shape on top and it would fit there really well. Maybe the heavier section of it, so that, yeah, like that. I need to, now when you have your students, you can have them be your apprentices. Remember we talked about apprentices? And you can have them help you assemble. It's harder when it's just you. Believe me, I'm having a harder time than I was earlier. And there's one left to go. And I'm not sure how I want that to be. But you can see, now you start to see the amazing graphics and colors coming in. If I can get that, I can't, because I'm my own camera person, it's hard for me to show you all that. Okay, so we've got one piece, and it can either break it or not. I don't know, I think over here. Yeah, right here. Right here. Here we go. Because there's a foot there. And because it's delicate, you want to interlock the planes so that it won't move. It won't move if you interlock them. So what I'm going to do here is, how did I do that? I'm going to cut in the orange piece because there's more of it, and so that the green snake can go right in there. Now, we've got that. Let's see if I can put the light on it so that you can see everything. You can see the graphics. If I could get in front here and see it with you. You can see the graphics sticking out on, they pop out. The graphics pop out, and it makes a difference to have the black and white, at least in part of it, because then, see if I can get over here and show you. It's, here we go. Well, anyway, trying to show you, we're going to have really bad camera footage here, but that is pretty good, a pretty good three-dimensional. Take it from the top here and show you. I also wanted to show you this